Welcome back to another installment of Big Brother 27. It is my duty to bring to you the latest news on Big Brother.
I am in the world of journalism, so my word
now she's a
needs to be.
journalist.
So hit the like and subscribe button as the intro plays. Okay, we have a lot to talk about. We have last night's eviction to talk about, just a little bit about that. Here's the thing. I hate the primetime shows because the primetime shows never tell you what's really going on in the Big Brother house.
The lies. There you go. This bitch. I'm telling you.
And it's totally spinning a different narrative than what's really happening. Like the primetime show did not show the hard work that Ashley puts in. I know they're trying to create these narratives. The primetime, they love to create something out of these showmances, and they talk about a lot of the fluff that's going on in the house. And they also edit in clips that happened weeks before. So it's not really in sequential order. So the primetime show is a farce.
Joke's on you.
So, and speaking of which, I've been meaning to say this for weeks now because they love to highlight it. What the F is Rachel wearing? Like, what's with Rachel's styling? I'm very aesthetics driven.
And although my mind tells me that she's a messy, tacky bitch,
What the F is Rachel wearing? Like, she is the tackiest mofo. And why is she always in bedazzled and so-called vintage clothes and wearing evening gowns? It's like, what is she doing? Like, she's tacky. But anyhow, this is not what we're talking about. We're not here to talk about Rachel. We are here to mention that the live shows or the primetime shows are a bunch of BS.
not cool.
It's a joke.
Because it is spinning narratives. Like, they love to show us showmans. Like, they love to talk about Morgan, Zach, and Lauren, whatever. Everybody having a crush on Zach. And I really don't get that. Why is everybody crushing on Zach? I mean, he's okay looking. And he's such a Puritan. He acts like such a Puritan. It's so not like, but maybe if you like Puritan type guys, and he's totally playing these people, and the person he really likes doesn't like him. But anyhow, the only thing interesting that happened in the episode was that Kelly won the BB Blockbuster. So maybe she is the Tucker of this season.
I like biscuits.
And is Kelly an AI robot in disguise? Because how is it she keeps winning? Although, mind you, like, why, the Blockbuster was them going into a room and trying to figure out, two rooms, trying to figure out what the differences were and why did Will come up with 16. I think he just said, F it. I'm just going to say 16. He went, in the game of Price is Right, if you go over, you lose. So this is just standard. So Kelly came closest. Adrian was 2 off. But the magic number was 8. Blah, blah, blah. So we get down to the vote. And Adrian is eliminated. But the funny thing is they flipped on Adrian. The 2 people he was relying on, they flipped on him. Zach and Vinny.
You ain't nobody's friend. Mama.
The 2 people he kept feeding info to, they flipped. And guess what? The funny thing is, I like that Keanu, Riley, and Kelly and Catherine were on the opposite sides of the house. And that just shows that they're not really in the know of the game. But anyhow, let's get to the real deal. Overnight feeds, or lack thereof. But when the feeds came back, what did we find out? We had a new HOH. We have a new HOH, everybody. Coming in as the hillbilly, as the lanky Skeletor, as the lanky scarecrow in the house, with a mullet, a curly mullet, and chopped off teeth. Angry man. He's not really playing games, and he's like a little creepy. You guessed it. That's right. Riley.
Well, that we
What
know.
if they give me and it's like all different colors than everybody else going?
They do that?
And they gave me a gold and they gave me a gold robe.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
A gold robe.
I think you'll get the black robe.
Yeah, I'll
so
probably get the black.
hey, you're in good company.
Yeah, I definitely get the black
yeah,
robe.
they're gonna rotate, I think, every other.
Except I wore that thing.
Your room.
Riley won HOH, and he immediately discussed who he wanted to put up. He was thinking Mickey, Morgan, and Ashley. But that's not it, everybody.
But wait! There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Cause this one's a screamer!
Guess what? Mickey used her power.
There's a new sheriff in town. And his name is Reggie Hammond.
And you know what's really funny?
This is just a game. You know, it's hard to remember that in the moment. Trust me, I've been there. I've been on the block.
Agreed. Yeah.
But it is just a game, you know. Oh my gosh, I can't see you. I hate to see you look like this. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Love you, Ash.
The whole house thought it was Ashley. Thought it was Mickey all along. The whole house thought it was Mickey. They guessed it was Mickey with the power because of the positioning in the game when BB released the powers. And Riley, I think, kind of thought it was Mickey. But guess what? Mr. Dodo himself.
Right, and then, and then it goes to
Mr. Rachel, I know what's going on in the game and you don't. Rachel, you gotta listen to me. He told Riley that he thought it was Ashley. So guess what? Mickey used that superpower and Riley guessed Ashley. So guess what now? Oh! The plot thickens, plot twist. Mickey is the new head of household. And so there is some confusion. We're not quite sure. Now that Mickey is the head of household, what happens next?
I don't know.
But I'll tell you what happened next. Riley was cussing at Mickey and Morgan, telling them they were liars.
The thing about it is, Riley is insistent that he's coming for me now. So the thing is, he came downstairs and he was pissed and he looked at me and he said, "You fucking lied to me." And I was like in a towel, changing. He said, "You fucking lied to me." Lauren was in there, Catherine was in there. Mind you, Catherine was already in there, and I was telling her, because I was basically playing, I was like, look, I was like, his feelings are valid. I'd be upset too. I'm like, this obviously isn't an easy decision on her part. Like, I was just playing very neutral because it's like, I don't know, right? He comes in, he's like, "You fucking knew." I was like, "Riley, I didn't know." I was like, "I didn't know." Like, I didn't know. And then Catherine was like, "Riley, she didn't know. Like, relax." And so then he calms down a little bit and he's just like, then more people came in. It was Vince, Zach, Lauren, Catherine, me, and him. I think were the 6 of us that were in there. And he was like, he looked at me, he's like, "Just know I'm coming for your friends." And I was just like, okay, like, you know, what am I supposed to say? And then he was like, he looked at all of us, he's like, "I'm counting on y'all's vote. I'm here to fucking play." Like, he's not playing around. Okay. So with that in mind, I gotta put him up. Yeah. So I'll talk to him again tomorrow, see where he stands. But not only that, he was cussing at me, and I get this is a game, but it's like, he's like, "I was cussing." He's like, "I wasn't cussing at her." No, he was saying, "Fuck you, you're a fucking liar," all this stuff, just raising his voice at me. And I'm like, "Riley, can you please stop cursing?" I said, "Riley, I know you're a gentleman, so I think you should stop cursing." And he told me to stop telling him what to do. I kept trying to talk to him. He's not very logical at all. He's very emotionally based. He kept insisting that, like, he only doesn't talk game because nobody wants to talk game with him. He says talking with nobody. He says that everyone always runs around the other rooms and stuff, and he's just left in the kitchen by himself. Nobody wants to talk game with him. And I'm like, "Riley, I've literally tried to talk game with you several times. I even pulled him into the gym a day or so ago trying to fill him out." And he was just saying, "Oh, I might put up Keanu." I'm like, "Okay," and I'm trying to pull something else out of him. He's not saying anything. And I even tried to see where he was leaning when I came to Adrian and Will. And I said,
and apparently the production doesn't want to show the nasty side on prime time of these people. They don't really want to make good TV when it comes to the show. They just want a fluff show. So they don't allow the casuals, as people call them, the people who watch the primetime shows only and don't watch the feeds. They don't want the casuals to know the nastiness of Riley or any of the people, but they really don't let us see that. They just show him crushing on Catherine. And being cringy at that. But Riley apparently was cussing at Mickey, and Mickey said, well, I'm going to have to put him up.
I hate rednecks. You people are rednecks.
So we'll see what happens next. And I might come back a little bit later with an update if I have the energy or the time. But it's Friday. So we shall see. So, drop into the comments and tell me what you think. Are you happy that Mickey was able to use her power? Because the funny thing is, I'm not going to go just yet. The funny thing is, everybody just knew that she would get found out if she were to use her power, because everybody kept saying it was her with the power. But no, not dumb Riley, who sits around not talking game with anybody. And he even mentioned that nobody wants to talk game with him. That's why he didn't talk game.
But like a sucker, you walk around, and like a sucker, you going down.
All right, Riley. Well, you're over there flirting with Catherine, and you two in your own world. Shout out to OCG TV, who called them the Sundown people. Y'all over there being borderline racist and giving everybody the death stare.
See that? Fucking creepy.
You're missing the whole game. You're missing the game talk. So anyhow, now drop into the comments and like and subscribe.
Yeah.